What medical school are you a graduate of? Baylor University, Dallas, Texas, in 1926. And your rating is X? Yes, general surgery. When did you first examine this claimant? I examined her once and all for all I remember was that she gave me the history of the injury. You see, I lost my cards, I lost my records, but I have read the minutes. So we will try to help you refresh your recollection. First, are you connected with any institutions or hospitals? Yes, attending physician, Governor Hospital, Director of Medicine at St. Clair's Hospital, attending physician and Professor of Medicine, New York Polyclinic Hospital and Medical School, consulting physician, Downtown Beekman Street Hospital. Are you a member of any medical societies? Yes, the New York Academy of Medicine, Fellow of the Board of Internal Medicine and the New York City and County Societies. Did you review the record of the Methodist Hospital in connection with the hospitalization of Miss Gilliam, also the record of the St. Anthony Hospital in St. Petersburg, Florida, also the testimony of the hearing held before this department on August 4th, 1943, in connection with the claim against the Brown Instrument Company, also the minutes of October 8th, 1943, September 18th, 1944, June 13th, 1944, July 1st, 1945, February 9th, 1945, and the minutes before the Deputy Commissioner of the Florida Industrial Board of St. Petersburg, Florida, on March 4th, 1946, also the minutes taken here on December 26th, 1947, also on March 12th, 1948, June 24th, 1948, and October 5th, 1948 at St. Petersburg, Florida. Yes. Doctor, I ask you to assume that the deceased, Miss Gilliam, who was born on June 8, 1912, while employed by the Brown Instrument Company on December 24, 1942, was hit on the head with a steel gate of a cashier's cage, that she was rendered unconscious by the blow, that she was given first aid at the plant hospital of the employer, and then taken home, where she remained about 5 days, that an x-ray was taken of her skull, which revealed a linear fracture of the skull, that on December 29, 1942, she was admitted to the Methodist Hospital, where she remained until she was discharged on March 9, 1943, that thereafter she entered St. Anthony Hospital in St. Petersburg, Florida, and remained there from June 3, 1945, to the date of her death on November 24, 1946. I ask you to further assume that the cause of death, as stated in the death certificate, was a cerebral embolism due to rheumatic heart disease with mitral stenosis. And I ask you to further assume that on December 3rd, 1942, Miss Gilliam was examined by Dr. Henry D. Farrar, and that he saw her again on December 21st, 1942. I ask you to assume the information contained in the minutes of the hearings and the hospital records that you have reviewed. Now, doctor, do you have an opinion whether any connection exists between the death of Miss Gilliam on November 24th, 1946, and the traumata sustained by her on December 24th, 1942? Yes, I have an opinion. I do not believe there is any causal relationship there at all. I believe that a Dr. Farrar, and he describes a history of heart disease and being treated by Dr. Wyckoff, who prescribed digitalis. Dr. Farrar made a diagnosis of rheumatic heart disease, mitral stenosis with insufficiency, and auricular fibrillation, and thrombosis of the vessels of the left leg and pulmonary congestion. Now, to prescribe digitalis, codeine, and Imutil shows that it was a case of decompensation and more than a moderate case of cardiac disease. On December 21st, 1942, he noted that the patient had cardiac enlargement and expectorating blood.
That's fine.